Hello, I've been expecting you. The name's Kings, High Vibrational Kings. You may have noticed that I'm wearing shades. That's because my future is really bright. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. In this one, I want to talk about why semen retention is a leap of faith. So, why is it a leap of faith? The reason why it's a leap of faith is because you are no longer focusing on the instant gratification. You're putting aside pleasure over purpose. And with that comes, the bigger picture. Because when you're always on that fapping bullshit, guys, when you're always, doing things, instant gratification, this doesn't have to just apply to semen retention and not watching the hub. It could also be from, quitting addictions, not smoking anymore, not drinking anymore, not hanging out with certain people anymore. All of that is a form of a leap of faith because you're cutting that out of your life. So you're cutting that out of your life, and now there's this open space, but you can't really see it because that's something that, how do you say it? Yes, you could visualize it in your mind, but what I mean by that is that every day you have to take it day by day, but it's a leap of faith because you don't know where your future is gonna be a year from now. You know what I'm saying? But you're continuing to do this, to break bad addictions, because guys, it's so crazy. It's it's so easy to just go on the hub or just to hang out with toxic people or to drink alcohol. It's so easy to do all these things because it doesn't take any effort. It doesn't take any mental or spiritual strength to do that. But at the same time, when you want to better your life, it's like a form of you don't see where you are right now isn't going to be where you're going to be in the future. But the past always kind of tries to hold you back and to be in in one spot. But where you have to rely on taking it day by day is on faith. Is just basically being okay, it's basically going through the process of whatever you need to go through, guys. It's it literally feels like a journey, you're going on this self journey through improving your life. And with that comes a leap of faith because you're literally doing something totally different and it's new. That's another thing, that it's new. For the most part of your life, you were probably doing these bad addictions, whatever it may be, and then all of a sudden, up to now, you cut it off, and now you're left, like I said in the beginning, you're left with this open space in the future. The future is just in your hands now. It's kind of almost being on autopilot. You were on autopilot first and you're just kind of doing things not really in your control, but now it's kind of you're taking back your power. And with that comes the unknown, right? You don't know where you're gonna be in the future, how you're gonna be. I mean, every single day you work on it, but it's basically what the heck? Sorry, guys, hold on. So many interruptions out here in the Matrix. But anyways, what I was saying, guys, is that for example, I used to hang out with a certain person, and we used to do a lot of fun shit together, but my spirit told me that I had to cut him off because I'll make a separate video on that, guys, into more detail. But basically, that's a form of a leap of faith as well, that I have to sometimes I wish that I could go back to hanging out with certain people, or just do something an instant gratification, right? But I see the bigger picture, I'm like sacrificing like pleasures over purpose. You know what I'm saying? Because oh my gosh, bro, you hear these dogs? What the fuck, bro? Yeah, you have to sacrifice pleasure in order to have purpose in your life, guys. Because if you're always like chasing like pleasures and just drinking and doing all these things as a distraction, you're just gonna feel worse about yourself in the end. So you have to go through like tough times in your life, and that itself, like those tough times are like leap of faith, where you have to be like, all right, well, I feel like not my best right now, but I'm gonna keep moving forward, right? I'm gonna keep moving forward because I'm like literally like changing my life. Like I'm doing like a complete 180. Like all the stuff that I used to do back then, it's like I'm transforming like into a new version of myself. And like that, with that comes a leap of faith. You know, you're not trying to be stuck in as your old self anymore. You know, because every time you go back to the things that you were doing, the hub, drinking, hanging out with certain people, every time you go back to the old you, it's like, you know, it's kind of like you're putting yourself in chains and you're not letting yourself grow, and you're kind of like delaying the healing process and, you know, the journey. So it's very important, guys, to be very like mindful like of your thoughts. I said before to be the observer of your thoughts, not the absorber. You know, let these thoughts come and go, but, you know, just keep moving forward. I guess that's the message of today, is like keep moving forward. And you know, you'll be in a totally different space like in the future. Like as long as you're doing like bettering yourself, guys, you will be in a better place like in the future. Like right now it may feel like you're like dragging through the mud, you know, like all this crazy stuff, right? But you have to go through hard times in order to, how do you say, like in order to live like a better life, you have to go through tough times first. Because guys, if you're always focusing on taking the easy way out, you know, always seeking like pleasure, always putting pleasure over your purpose, then, you know, that eventually will catch up to you, because then you'll be like later down the line, like as you're older, you'll probably, you know, regret like a lot of things, like not being like regret not like sacrificing pleasure to put like purpose before that, you know, doing what you have to do. um and you know, like you just gotta work on yourself every single day. And you know, it's all about like being in the moment. Don't focus too much on the past. You know, just be very present, but like plan for the future as well. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, SR, self improvement, all that stuff is a leap of faith. So you gotta, you know, just take it day by day. And you know, with that being said, guys, I'm gonna just end the video. It's gonna be a short one today. So yeah, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.